How do protests in Kazakhstan affect crypto space? What happened? Another setback to crypto miners looking for a stable home was sent last week when the World Wide Web was closed down within the second largest Bitcoin mining hotspot in the world, Kazakhstan. Almost exactly 1 year ago, China expelled most of its cryptocurrency miners, leading many of them to flee to Kazakhstan, the country's next-door neighbor. After a few months, protests over rising liquefied petroleum gas costs turned into the worst turmoil the nation has seen in decades, leaving crypto miners trapped in the middle. Kazakhstan's president Kassym-Jomart Tokayev instructed the nation's telecommunication operator to shut off internet connectivity and sought assistance from Russian paratroopers to quell tragic violence after dissolving his administration. Significant disruption to the internet service in Kazakhstan occurred from the evening of Tuesday, January 4th, progressing to a nation-scale communications blackout on Wednesday afternoon, periodically continuing all throughout the Friday of January 7th, putting people's lives in danger and cutting them off from their loved ones. How is crypto reacting? Crypto mining is now in a constant state of change, and this episode reveals two important facts about its future. For starters, the crypto network is exceptionally resilient and it continues to function normally even if a large number of miners are suddenly forced to go offline. As a second point, the United States may soon witness an inflow of crypto miners who are hoping to prevent future disruptions in the crypto market. Quite recently, the price of Bitcoin fell below $43,000 for the first time since September of 2021, a decrease of nearly 8% in a single trade. Now the issue is if the United States, which overtook China to become the world's top cryptocurrency mining hotspot in 2021, seems to have the capacity to accommodate any further miners. Previously congested and bottlenecked hosting capacity would be stretched even further. Why did miners choose Kazakhstan? Kazakhstan seemed to be a plausible place to move when China put the ban on Bitcoin mining in May 2021. The country was also a significant energy source instead of just being the next door. Mining is a computing process that consumes a large amount of energy for creating new currencies and keeping track of all the previous transactions. A cheap and abundant energy supply is a crucial incentive for miners who compete in a low-margin business where their sole variable cost is often electricity. Coal mines in Kazakhstan seem to provide this. What will the possible future be? There is a possibility that mining companies would relocate if the current instability increases the danger and expenses. After initially welcoming crypto miners, the Kazakh authorities began to worry about the activity's impact on the country's power system. Kazakhstan seems to be on the edge of a geopolitical and power catastrophe, as demonstrations against increasing LPG prices have devolved into attacks on state buildings, battles with the military, fatalities, and imprisonment, thus the proclamation of a national emergency. The government has interrupted the web in hopes of stopping protesters from plotting. Ironically enough, this has resulted in the suspension of mining operations, which has flourished in Kazakhstan precisely due to its apparent abundance in inexpensive fuels. Where are things heading to? Energy prices and availability are both consequences and the source of the crisis, as many mining businesses use an enormous amount of power necessary to execute the algorithms that allow payment verification and block mining. Approximately 90,000 cryptocurrency mining businesses have relocated to Kazakhstan from China by 2021. Whenever Kazakhstan cuts electricity and internet access, Bitcoin mining might come to a standstill. The processing capacity will serve as a benchmark since recent charts indicate that it is steady. However, the blackout has already resulted in a 12% decline. Indeed, the effect on hash rate would indicate how far the Kazakhstan situation may affect Bitcoin mining. It has undoubtedly impacted the price, with Bitcoin and other currencies losing significant levels of support. Bitcoin will then be critical to maintain its composure and avoid a plunge below $40,000. The bottom line. As the time of writing this article, the top mining pools have lost roughly 10% of their total hash rate within 24 hours, as per reliable stats. The hash rate metric is used to quantify the computational power available on the cryptocurrency mining system. Kazakhstan ranks number 2 only to the United States in terms of cryptocurrency mining hash rate. but will it be so in the future? Will the US become the crypto hegemony as the situation in Kazakhstan unveils? And if so, will the US power grid be sufficient enough to provide all the power crypto mines are so hungry of? Due to equipment failures and natural disasters, annual blackouts in the US doubled from 2015 to 2020. This is a concern to keep an eye on at least. See you in the next episode of The Crypto Question. Share, subscribe, and keep asking questions.